Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to finalize our informational writing piece on the facts that we read from the Scholastic News, Beach of Glass. So the first thing we did, we read them, we circled our facts, then we went and we filled in our informational writing piece with those facts, and then we added some good sentence starters to our informational writing piece. And so now, today, we're just going to take all of this that we've already done. Really, all the work's finished. We just need to rewrite it, put it in onto a piece of notebook paper, check over it, make sure that our sentences make sense, remembering to use capitalization and punctuation. And remember the correct kind of punctuation. Not every sentence has a period. It's either a period or it could be an exclamation mark, depending on how you want the reader to read that sentence. And then, of course, when we use the sentence starters like did you know, then you want to use a question mark at the end. So we did all of this yesterday. And so today I have just taken all of this and I rewrote it starting with my name up at the top and the date. You want to do that just so you'll remember when the informational piece was written, as well as making sure your teacher, when we have 17 and 18 students in our class, we have no idea whose writing paper it is without that name. So that name's so important. Put it in the upper right-hand corner along with the date. And then don't forget, we talked about a title, a good catchy title. Remember, a title is like a sneak preview of what you wrote about. And I just titled mine Broken Glass to Beautiful Glass. You can title it Trash to Treasures or something catchy, something short and catchy. It can even be a question, but I put Broken Glass to Beautiful Glass. Then my first paragraph was my topic sentence from my informational writing piece. So I just rewrote it. You don't need to write the words topic sentence. You want to take that out. I indented, and remember, indenting means 5 finger spaces. And then I started off with a sentence starter. Did you know? So my first topic paragraph is, did you know that there's a beach in California that is covered in beautiful sea glass? It is smooth and looks like jewels. Let's take a look at how it got there. So I used 2 sentence starters in that paragraph. And remember, the topic paragraph is an introduction to your story. Then I went into fact number 1, starting it with a sentence starter. It is interesting to note that 100 years ago, garbage trucks didn't pick up trash at houses. People took the trash to the beach and left it. People took broken dishes, old bottles, cars, and other junk. So I just basically told how the trash got there with some good details. Then I went to the next paragraph, remembering to go to the next completely free line with no words and 5 finger spaces over, starting with a new sentence starter. And I used, not surprisingly, people finally realized that throwing all that trash on the beach was bad for the ocean. They started cleaning up the beaches. They took away some of the other trash, but they left the broken glass that was there. So I went into telling about what happened next when the people finally realized that it wasn't good, and I gave some details to tell how they cleaned it up or what they did about the problem there. And then I went into my last fact with another sentence starter, remembering to go to the next line, indenting 5 finger spaces, and I wrote, can you believe that the ocean turned the broken glass into smooth sea glass? And I put a question mark there because I started that with a question sentence starter. Can you believe? I'm asking. The glass looked like shiny jewels that sparkle in the sun. People come from all around to see the beautiful beach. And then I finished with a closing statement. Remember, a closing statement is very similar to your opening, but you want to use something a little different. And I just went to the next line, 5 finger spaces, and but it's amazing to think how a beach with beautiful jewels all started from broken glass thrown on the beach as trash. And then my story, my informational piece is complete. If you want to take this a little bit further after you finish and want to do some more writing, you can actually go in back into the article to where they talked about, let me get back to the article here, where they talked about how at the end they ask you the question of what's your opinion on the fact that people are taking some of those jewels when they go to visit. And it said other people disagree. It talks about how some people think it's free for them to take and other people disagree. You can actually write an argument paper on whether or not you think people should or should not be taking the jewels from the beach. Don't forget, if you choose to do that particular type of writing, it is your opinion, but or like an argument, persuasive kind of writing. You want to back your opinion up with why or why not, stating facts to back up your opinion. This is sort of like a debate where you want to back it up to convince other people to agree with you. So I hope you have a great day today and enjoy your Flex Friday tomorrow. You may want to even use something like this article to do a little more research. Maybe see if you can't find, with the help of your parents, some videos of this particular beach, because this is a real beach. It tells us that it is a beach in California. And so maybe see if you can't find some more information on this. I think I'd love to visit this beach sometime to see all those beautiful jewels. So maybe you can find a virtual field trip to go to that beach, because that's kind of far away. We wouldn't be able to go there in a real field trip. So it's a perfect time to do a virtual one. See if you can find one about this particular beach or maybe some other beaches similar. Have a great day, boys and girls.